Hello, welcome to my alternative channel, Anti-War, and today on Anti-War, Louisiana. If I can get set in this chair, Louisiana Beer Reviews presents Firestone Pale 31. Pale 31 ale that they bring out from time to time. They have changed the recipe over the years with it, named in honor of California being the 31st state of the United States. California Pale Ale, 4.9% alcohol. Bitterness units are like around 30. This is from Los Angeles, California. Pint can. Thank you, Firestone Walker, for sending this to me. Here's a Heineken glass. All right, so it's clear, golden, bubbly. It's got a very citrus taste from the hops, citrus and white bread. It's similar to Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, but it's not as strong. That one's 5.6. That one's got more body, a little more alcohol strength. But this has a similarity to it. Body's medium. The finish is mostly dry. Easygoing beer. Alex, the beer master. Good morning, legendary Ron. Good morning to you, legendary Alex. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Also, where's your friend David? He's going on the panel. No, I'm not doing a Super Sunday or stout porter Sunday today. I'm just doing this review, and then I'm heading off to do something else, actually. So scheduling won't allow it. Okay. So nice looking beer. Oh, thank you. So I appreciate them sending this to me. It's the last of the 4 cans. Packaged about 3.5 months ago, but in a can, it'll hold up. It's not going to go, but I mean, you wouldn't really want to wait. And I waited about as long as I would want to wait on this. And can you imagine? No flavoring added with beers these days. There's Crybaby. Now, Crybaby, I want you to calm down. If you want to lay there, but I'm about to get up anyway. I'm not staying here. I have to do something. All right, anyway, so what do they give it? I would show you the website, but they don't have it listed on the website. It's only for a limited thing, limited run. You might be able to get it. I guess that's why they didn't post it. They were just going to make a little batch of it. Beautiful cans, though. Real professional. Got some paper taped on there. Firestone Pale 31. Beer Advocate, Untapped. I'll just read it to you. Know you're showing you that. Sign in. Untapped does it. Make you sign in about every month. Whereas Beer Advocate, you just pretty much stay signed in unless they have a technical problem. So it's giving it, 40 IBUs. I thought about 35. Okay. Untapped's scoring it 71, which would be like an 81 on Beer Advocate. And Beer Advocate's got an 86. So they're saying very good. I would just call that good myself. 81, I would call barely good, but we have a different way of looking at it. Anyway, Bart says, "Good morning, Jay. Good morning to you, Bart." Anyway, it's an enjoyable product, not amazing or anything. I'll say on par with Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, maybe a slight bit lower, but not really. There's some other American ales I prefer, like Genesee Cream Ale. I prefer that, but I can't get it in Louisiana. I cannot get this one in Louisiana. They sent it to me. So that's two. I cannot get those in Louisiana. Ballantine Ale. I can't get that in Louisiana. There's three. Uh, yeah, we don't get a lot of the good stuff here. I don't see Firestone Walker anymore in my area. Outstanding products. Oh yeah, disappeared from the New Jersey area, huh? Maybe they're shrinking. But they did take over Stone Brewing Company production. Maybe not technically yet, because if you look at the Stone Brewery website in Escondido, California, they're still showing it as Stone and giving tours and tastings and everything. But I think it is going to be transitioned. Well, they said it's going to be transitioned into Sapporo USA California Brewery. The Stone Brewery in Richmond is being converted into Sapporo USA Richmond Brewery, and they're going to turn over production of the Stone brands to Firestone Walker because Sapporo sold Stone to Duvel Mutgott, who owns Firestone Walker, Boulevard, and Amagang, right? I'll I'll try over in Delaware at Total Wine and More. Okay, you can just look at their website, type in that particular store, it'll show you if they have it. I've seen Firestone Walker beers in Texas, definitely. Not like a whole lot of them, but I've seen them. They're closer to California, of course. All right, so final score, final assessment and score. I think this very limited edition product, which may not even be that available in California these days, I think it's nice for a pale ale, American pale ale, which is not my favorite style. I prefer English pale ale, to tell you the truth, much more, much more. That's personal preference, but it's well made. If you love American pale ale with that hoppiness, that kind of heading toward IPA flavor with the citrus and all, yeah, it's an A. Go with 93 out of 100. So 90, look at the head, look at the lacing on there. See how thick that is? That's a good sign. That shows you wouldn't get that with Heineken, by the way. You may not get any lacing with Heineken. That's just a sign of quality. You do get that with Miller beers, though, that thick lacing. All right, so most excellent, an A. And now I'm out of here. I think tomorrow afternoon on the main channel, I'm going to try to do, might be in the evening, but I'm going to try to do the first Canadian whiskey taste challenge. Got finished bourbon for the rest of the year probably, but now I got a new Canadian whiskey. It's called Crown Royal. Well, it's been out 2 years, but it's new for me. It's called Crown Royal Reserve, aged 12 years, which replaced Crown Royal Reserve / Special Reserve, which had no age statement. Is it better? That's debatable. I tried it once. I didn't really get that impression that it was better. But we'll see, because I'm going to do a blind taste test with those two one day. Of course, I'll go with regular Crown Royal first. Tomorrow, regular standard Crown Royal Deluxe / Deluxe, because they spell it two different ways on their own website. One word Deluxe and then Deluxe, D space Lux. Even they don't know how to spell their own product. Then I'll go up against the Reserve, Special Reserve, which has two names on the same bottle. And then I'll put it up against the Crown Royal Bourbon Mash, later known as Blender's Mash and now discontinued. Then I'll bring in all the other Canadian whiskeys that I have, and it's a whole lot, such as Canadian Peak, um, Canadian Limited, 40 Creek, Niagara whiskey. Yeah, so I have a lot, a lot. But I don't ever get tired of Canadian whiskeys. They're interesting and fun to review and check out. Other people don't like them. I like them. But anyway, this is a good product. I might have some more Firestone Walker stuff coming up in about a week, so get ready. If everything works out like I think it will, I'll have some very amazing stuff coming up. But you got to be patient. Now, I got a lot of really great videos coming up. All right, on the main channel at least. All right, well, let's go over to the main channel, see what's happening over there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Lazy Les Bon Temps Relais. Y'all go to Los Angeles, California, and visit that Firestone Walker brewery because they have more than one brewery.